Either be silent or say something better than silence. I have heard this quote a long time ago, but I don't think I really understood much about it until now, when I am about to finish my first speech course in my 18-year life. In my opinion, to define a good speech, it should be provocative, inspiring, and personal. However, these seemingly simple adjectives may not really give a sense of difficulty and importance of presenting a speech. You can only experience it when you are involved in it. Through these 5 weeks of study and practice, I may not have become a good speaker, but I have at least become a better speaker than before. Next, I am going to talk about 2 aspects of what I gained from having public speaking class. First, what knowledge I got from this course. Within these 5 weeks, I learned 4 kinds of speeches, including informative speech, persuasive speech, occasional speech, and group speech. In addition to the types of speech, I also learned how to make a good speech, about the preparing and presenting. For me, the most impressive thing is making an outline, since practice speech in each week are required with a detailed preparational outline. So, what is the detailed preparational outline? This is the outline with title, specific purpose, central idea, introduction, body paragraphs, including main points and supporting materials, conclusion, connectives, and bibliography. Also, there is another kind of outline called brief speaking outline, just as its name, brief. This is an outline contains only keywords and phrases to jog your memory while you are doing speech. However, the preparation outline requires full sentences and every detail that you prepare for this speech. After talking about the most impressive thing, I want to talk about the most surprising thing in 5 weeks study. Delivery is as important as content. It is worth mentioning that the research showed that the impact of speaker's words is powerfully influenced by his or her nonverbal communication, which means that without a good delivery, no amount of good content will make your speech successful. There are 4 methods of delivery, including reading from manuscript, reciting from memory, speaking impromptu, and speaking extemporaneously. Of the 4 presentations I practiced in class, the one I used the most was the first one, reading from the manuscript, which allowed me to say exactly what I wrote without making any mistakes in the short time I had for my speech. It is also the method that I think is most suitable for a novice speaker like me, since the rest of 3 methods test the speaker's improvisation and nonverbal communication skills. Secondly, by having public speaking class, I gained many benefits to build personal development in different aspects. First, it boosts my confidence, since overcoming the fears and insecurities that accompany public speaking will help me to become more powerful. Besides, it will improve my communicational skills, because the public speaking will help me convey my ideas in most convincing and gentle way. Also, it is helpful for my career advancement. In the future, no matter which kind of jobs I do, I cannot avoid having meeting, interviewing, or talking in public. However, all this requires me to equip with good speaking techniques that helps me stand out at work. The most beneficial one for me is about critical thinking. By doing homework, I practice various types of speeches with different topics in many fields. So, writing a speech requires a great deal of careful thought, from the audience analysis to the closing sentence. It's not enough to have a content. I also need to figure out how to connect the information I provide with my audience and to fit the needs of my audience. In this case, when I start to think critically, the way I think about things in life and work will also change. There are still many more benefits that I didn't mention about, and believe me, it is worth for you to explore. I learned a lot of skills in the public speaking class, but there are still a lot of things I need to improve, especially in persuasive speech, which I need to practice more. Anymore, I believe I will not forget what I learned in this 5-week class. I will take them into my personal and professional life in the future and practice more to master them better. Thank you, Mr. Simpson.